Okay, so I'm very, 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 very sorry that I forgot to upload yesterday. Before summer vacation, I had this uploads pattern where when I get home from school on Monday, I would upload a video, and the same could be and same for Friday. But now that I don't have to go to school today because it's summer, I kind of forget about that responsibility. I have to do and I have to realize, oh yeah, it's Monday and Friday. I have to upload a video. But yesterday was something because I was busy with other things and I didn't even know that it was Friday. I was consciously aware that some my favorite YouTubers uploaded on Monday, but apparently that didn't tell me be oh wait, it's Monday. I should make a YouTube video. But no, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry with that out of the way. Let's get into the video. Cray the Creek is a show about a boy named Cray and his two friends Kelsey and JP as they follow the adventures of exploring the nature of their nearby creek. After watching every single episode of the show, I have compiled a tier list for replacement for every episode. However, not every episode of the show is great in my opinion. So, let me make this clear. I mean no ill will towards any of the Cray the Creek staff members when I talk about the bad episodes. I'm positive you all did a fantastic job working hard to produce these episodes. But with all that said, welcome to Creek UnDynamacy. So, welcome back to Creek UnDynamacy. So today I'll be talking about my least favorite character from Cray the Creek. And that is Wildernessa. Yeah, I get that she has fans, a lot of fans, but I really don't like her. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'll get into because this is the plot of the video. So before this video starts, I would really appreciate it if you guys like and subscribe and check out some straw poll, as well as checking my DeviantArt and my Twitter, doing some cool stuff on DeviantArt. The links are in the description. I also want you to share this with your friends, and by doing all those three things, you'll make a lot to reach 1,000 subscribers. So this month's Creek UnDynamacy episode is about the episode Wildernessa. Yeah, the episode Wildernessa. Well, it's also going to be about the character Wildernessa, but yeah, it's basically the same thing. So the summary for Wildernessa on Wikipedia reads, due to what was perceived as improperly taking care of a turtle, really good phrasing, Craig and his friends are visited by Wildernessa and their Tibetan Mastiff cheese sticks, who teach them to properly care for animals. Inspired, Kelsey takes up the cause, but realizes that she may be in over her head. Okay, so I only really have one problem with this episode. Now you would think that an episode with only one single problem wouldn't be so bad. Just maybe if that problem is just a tiny little bit, it doesn't bother you all that much. It's just perfectly fine. But this is Creek UnDynamacy. This is my least favorite episode. So that one bad thing is it's like a freaking detonator on the entire episode. The problem is literally the entire existence of Wildernessa. So no disrespect to the people who created her, the Creek staff members who created her, but I do not enjoy watching her on screen. You don't I'm fine if you making more episodes of her, but I don't like her. Just make that clear as crystal as the diamonds in the cave. Is how the metaphor goes. Yeah, her other appearances in the show are what put me off the most about her. But I really blame this episode for starting the whole entire hate cycle. For one, Wildernessa is a terrible person all around. She is portrayed as a savior to the Creek Wildlife Society, and normally for supporting a cause like that, you would say that she's generally you would think that she would generally be a nice person. But she isn't. She constantly puts people down for having pets, and what's even worse is that she keeps belittling Craig about not knowing about animals. I literally hate the dynamic between Wildernessa and Craig. I hate it so much. And now I hate it even more that it's apparently Wildernessa was doing that because she liked Craig, and I was like, are you kidding me? And going back to the part where she belittles people for having pets, that's very hypocritical considering that she has a pet dog. So what's wrong with her? I don't get it. First of all, Craig wasn't being serious about calling Mortimer a falcon in the episode. He was just calling him what Kelsey usually calls Mortimer. If Wilderness had just given him time to explain, then maybe this whole freaking thing wouldn't have happened. Second of all, you said that he knew Mortimer wasn't a falcon, but yet she still sounded off at him. And third of all, that was the only one animal that Craig misinterpreted. There was no other instance where he didn't know anything else about animals, except maybe the ferret episode, but that's like besides the point. You didn't. Like, not only is Wildernessa a terrible person to Craig, but she's also a terrible person to Kelsey, too. If not for her, then maybe Kelsey wouldn't have had to free the dogs at the dog park. Literally every bad decision Kelsey made in that episode was under the influence of Wildernessa. Like, forget oh my god. Like, forget King Xavier or Eliza and the Tea Timers. Wildernessa was the true villain of the early episodes. She's like a freaking manipulator, and I hate that. Like, I don't understand why she's supposed to be a good guy, but she's a bad girl. Yeah. Oh my god. Now, you may think that Wildernessa might improve in later episodes after what she practically did in this episode. That's like very sinful. But she doesn't learn her lesson, like, at all. She still belittles Craig about animals in all the future episodes. Until kind of stopped breaking the ice, but I don't like the episode either. And she still acts like a terrible person. If anything, Wildernessa should have just been a one-time villain who just tricks people into releasing their pets and other evil stuff. Now, if I could swear in this video, I would. It's because I just hate that Wildernessa that much, but I can't because it's made for kids, and kids are gonna be like, "Hey, mommy, what does bleep mean?" Yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay, I think I need to calm down. Now, I get that Wildernessa kind of improved her character in the episode Breaking the Ice, but I don't care that she just dropped her whole, like, Princess Mononoke facade just so she can have feelings for Craig. It doesn't change my opinions on her. And then my thing, they're like, oh, it kind of improves the dynamic between, like, Craig and Wildernessa. But no, that dynamic was bad, and trying to improve a bad dynamic doesn't, in, like, a way like that, doesn't really make the dynamic any good because it's still going to be bad, in my opinion. Now, I don't care. I don't care if people like Wildernessa. I just don't like her, in my opinion. Wildernessa is, and always will be, a terrible character, in my opinion. Once again, I'm dreadfully sorry if I offended any Craig the Creek staff members. This is just my own honest opinion. Don't let what I say affect you negatively. I don't like her. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm calm now. I'm calm now. So I do like one thing about the episode. I like how this episode plays with, like, the bond between Kelsey and Mortimer. Obviously, Kelsey doesn't want to release Mortimer into the wild after listening to the evil Wildernessa, but she's also considering what would happen to other animals out there. It's also nice how Mortimer comes back to Kelsey at the end. It's like the Bond phenomenon from Pokemon. It's like Ash Greninja and stuff. And behold, the true Bond phenomenon. And that's what Kelsey and Mortimer, have. They have, like, a strong bond, That was the only thing that I liked about the episode. Everything else isn't so great, in my opinion, especially because it's, like, all Wildernessa. And that's the end of the episode. Okay, since I don't like Wildernessa as a character, I don't like her debut episode. I also don't like her other Spyline episodes, like Breaking the Ice and Morning with the Rescue, so I unfortunately have to talk about those in the future as well. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed me rant about Wildernessa, and if my opinions were too controversial for you, then I'd sincerely apologize, but you really could have just left at any time, no harm, no foul. But I sincerely apologize to any Crazy Creek staff members that I may have offended. I don't want my opinion to make it sound like you guys are trash, because you aren't, because you're not, and I have loads of respect for you all. Keep up the great work on the Heart of the Forest arc in Season 4. We're really looking forward to seeing where that ends up. And, to the end of the video, if you like this video, consider hitting the like button and subscribing as well. Share it with your friends. Check out Stropple. Check out my Twitter. Check out my Demon Art. The links are in the description. And I will see you guys next time.